good morning. Yeah, man, I'm happy to be here again for a little bit of talk with you folks. This morning I'm going to talk about being a teenager, man. So in today's society, man, it's tough to be a teenager. As you already know, I have two teenagers, a girl and a boy, and it's very hard. There's so much crazy thing out there, man. I feel sorry for those teenagers today. There's so much bad thing going on, so much dirty things around the world. So there is no good example for those kids out there, man. I mean, all they can see on TV, in the neighborhoods, in society, is all garbage. And and that peer pressure, man, it gets to those kids. Sometimes they feel like they don't belong. They have to do certain things just to fit in with the crowd. But you don't have to fit in. You don't have to do what they do. You don't have to be exposing your body. You don't have to be twerking. You don't have to be. You don't have to have a boyfriend at 6 years old. Not because you've seen the other kids be kissing, be making love in public, in the pool, wherever, and doesn't mean they're doing the right thing. So I feel sorry for those kids. I mean, like the reason I want to touch on that subject is because yesterday, I took my kids. So I was having to be home yesterday. So I took the kids for like a little. It was very hot yesterday. So I took them to the pool, and since I had time, I was off, and I was like, let me call them, to see if they want to go to the pool. So and they said yes. So I took them there. And when we got to the pool, there were a bunch of kids, little kids like 9 years old, 10 years old, 11 years old. They were like in the pool kissing, making love, things like that, And my daughter was next to me, and she was like, I could see that she was annoyed about what she was saying, and then she was like, oh, everybody is dating. I don't have any friend here, blah blah blah. I wanna go home. I don't know anybody here. I was like, do you need to know them? I was like, it doesn't matter who you know here. I mean, we're not here for that. We just usually have fun to cool down because it was a very hot day. So let's have fun. So you don't have to do whatever societies or whatever the crowd is doing. So she was like, I wanna go home. I don't know anybody. I only know one boy here. So blah blah blah. And my sister and my brother. I was like, well, we are not here for that. So let's have fun. Let's have a good day. So. And you don't have to do what those kids are doing. And I really had to get down to the subject hard with her. I was like, what? Those kids, a lot of them, they're just ruining their life right now. So most of them are gonna end up getting pregnant, have babies like in the teenage years, and then they're gonna have to suffer, work hard, and then it's hard for like a teenage girl or teenage boy to take care of babies. I mean, even as an adult, when you have kids, you see how hard you have to work to give those kids whatever they want, to taking care of them. So I don't have to tell you, as a teenager, when you have kids at that young age, you don't have a job, you don't have education, and your parents probably already poor, broke, flat broke. You know what I'm saying? They can't take care of you as a teenager and your baby. So now that's gonna have to push you to go out there and work. And do like shady jobs, jobs that don't pay that much, and then you don't have your high school diploma. So you're gonna spend mostly the rest of your life stuck, getting angry at society, at people, like it's their fault that you become such a failure. And I was like, and I told my daughter, what, right now, you just need focus on being a teenager, focus on being a child, focus on having fun, get to your education, get your high school diploma, and hopefully, I'm gonna push you to let's get to college and things like that. And then, you can, I mean, I'm not telling you not to date, but that just because that you are not dating as an 11-year-old, as a 9, 10-year-old, doesn't mean that you're missing something. You are not missing anything. So I mean, I want you guys, your teenagers, to listen to your parents. You know, those that are giving you good advice, because they have been there around before you. They live life before you. They know what they're talking about. When they tell you something, when they tell you to stay away from something, you better listen to your parents, because we are in your good interest, because we don't want to see you, you know, ending up being in a very bad situation where we're gonna see you hurting yourself, or you know, hurting a girl or a boy, because you get into things so early in life. Because believe me, I mean, every action, every reaction, everything that you've done in life, there are consequences to pay for them. So I want you boys and girls to be boys and girls, and let's have fun. So teenagers, man, I mean, you need to practice abstinence. You know, I'm talking on a